In the last 30 days, I made about 15K. It's my journey. I came from pretty much nothing, and now I translated my passion into a business, and I'm really, really happy about that.
All right, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here. I'm sitting here with our client Colin Krull, who's doing very, very well. In fact, Colin, how much have you made in the last 30 days?
In the last 30 days, I made about 15K
Euros or dollars?
euros.
Epic. Fantastic. And yeah, I just want to interview him a little bit about his journey within our program, how he's doing, where he was before, where he is now, just to kind of inspire you as the viewer to see kind of what's possible as a beginner client before scaling. I mean, the Austrian Alps, as you can see here in the background, is like my little standing or sitting home office. And yeah, Colin, again, thanks a lot for having your time, taking your time here with us. And what exactly is it that you're offering?
My offer is I help people, busy people in general, to lose weight and feeling more comfortable in their own skin, having more energy. And yeah, pretty much that, because it's my journey. I came from pretty much nothing, and now I translated my passion into a business, and I'm really, really happy about that.
That's epic. I mean, it's pretty obvious that you're a very, very fit guy. And
Thank you.
how long have you been into fitness?
Oh, for now, like 10, 11 years.
Wow. How old are you?
29.
That's amazing, man. That's amazing. And so you basically took your own skill, you put it into a lucrative online business, and yeah, it's fantastic. And you're doing very, very well too. Like this month alone, we're recording this middle of August, depending on when the video is releasing. And you're already crushing it. So it might even be that August might be your first 20K month. Obviously, we're rooting for you, right? We're pushing
Maybe,
you.
yeah. Some pretty good upsells are pretty sure. So it's 100% if I have the money on the bank.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I look at the numbers and the opportunities, it looks like the July is the first 10K month. That's because we're shooting this video, obviously,
Yeah.
and I'm very excited about that. It was a huge goal for me to getting this interview and getting to know you personally in a one-to-one call. Pretty epic. Yeah, my next goal is pretty much cracking the 20K and doing another interview with you live.
Yeah, in Kiev, we already invited you. Well, let's hope it makes. Let's hope we can make it happen. And it's interesting because from all our previous calls, you know, every time I was on a coaching call with you, one thing I always noticed is that you really, really are committed to getting your clients' results. You always try to go above and beyond for your clients. And it makes me really happy that it's less about the money for you. I mean, sure, the money is nice, right? And it's obviously one way of measuring your business success, but it's also about getting your clients results. Is that something you've always had, or is that something you've kind of nurtured with our program?
Definitely nurtured with your program. It's I reflected a lot of things, so now it's going very well. The all the hard work takes place right now. I'm naturally a really chaotic person, like
Yeah.
many ideas, but I lack of structure so hard, and that's what's pretty paralyzing.
Yeah, Colin, what does your day-to-day life look like nowadays?
Oh, I work from home. I have a lot of freedom. That's really, really important for me. It's
Hmm.
one of my highest values, and I can structure my day by myself. Bunch of lead gen, getting the client's results, of course, and always working on my coaching program, like getting it better,
Yeah.
researching, doing some sales calls, and yeah, getting my private life, some sports, and that's pretty much it.
Love it, love it. And here's an interesting fun fact about the way we've positioned you, because this is, I think, what a lot of fitness coaches are doing wrong. They try to become, you know, like, I want to help everybody, or I want to do some whack info product and then just sell it to hundreds of people. What you're doing is you're focusing on a small number of clients, but you're focusing on highly committed clients, and clients that are also, you know, very busy, they're entrepreneurs or they're professionals, they're working very hard in their respective professions and don't have a lot of time to just go to the gym 6 times, 5 times a week. Tell us a little bit more about that. Who are the people that you're working with?
Yeah, you nailed it pretty much. Like managers, like people who are working a lot and having a really small amount of time. And that's because I structure my coaching very time efficient and that they not have to do hours of workout in the gym every day
Yeah.
just to lose weight. And yeah, especially like targeting these clients is better in terms of it's much more fun to work with them because they are
Yeah.
achievers.
Yeah, that's exactly also the type of positioning we always recommend. Obviously, it depends a little bit where exactly you are, and the tweaking, the fine tuning is usually done in the course of our program the first couple of weeks. And yeah, like I said, like you're a beginner client. Beginner is for us anybody that is around the first 5-figure mark. And now what we're gonna do with the next couple of weeks is obviously we're gonna make you more advanced. Later on, we can help you make your first key hires, scale you up to 30K a month, 50K a month, start running paid advertising, and so on and so forth. So results like this here that you see Colin having that's something you don't need social media for. I mean, you do need a social media profile, but you don't need to have a big brand. You don't need to have paid advertising. None of that. This is just literally very lean with no costs. Let's talk about your social media. Do you have a big Instagram following? Let me look you up.
Yeah, actually, I got 10K followers, but
You do. Sweet.
I scaled that up in the past years, like more for private purposes and making not much closes from
Yeah.
Instagram, like mainly from LinkedIn and some from Facebook, like social media in general right now, but started with LinkedIn solely and a little
Okay.
bit here, a
Okay.
little bit there, personal network, like you missing the word Aufmerksamkeit, visibility,
Attention,
attention.
or visibility. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
and you just need the visibility and
Yeah.
don't need a huge brand and getting everything perfect. I always thought that like I have to manage everything 100% perfectly,
Yeah.
but no, you
Yeah.
just have
Not
to
not
put
as
yourself
a.
out there, position yourself right, and getting in touch with people, asking the right questions, like filtering a little bit. Do they have the problem? Do they have the buying power? Just follow your structures.
Yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically that. So okay, so you're a little bit of an exception with your 10K followers, but even that is not that much.
Not
You
helped me.
definitely.
It really not helped me
Yeah.
because the structure behind it was not helpfend,
Helpful. Was not
helpful. Thank
helpful.
you.
Yeah.
Was not helpful.
Colin's a German. He's not speaking English fluently at this point, but obviously that doesn't matter for you since you teach you Germans anyways. But yeah, like I said, like even with the 10K followers that you make, you probably make more than most other people with 10K, and
Yeah.
that's obviously fantastic. And like you said, like you're doing most of your lead gen from LinkedIn itself, so the what many people think is like, oh, build thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, become a social media influencer, and then sell some cheap product. Those things are outdated, and I don't recommend it to do. Instead, do it in a lean way. Focus on direct outreach, things that we're teaching in our beginner client. Colin, last but not least, what do you think was like your biggest lesson within our beginner program?
Oh, good question. Biggest lesson was like it's much more easy than you think. Oh, TH is hard.
Yeah, no worries.
And yeah, just follow the process and be persistent. You can do it if you are passionate, if you can work with people, having some work ethic. You just need it. Just stick to the process, and you can just learn it. And
Yeah.
there's so much need for your profession out there, even though you think it's like oversaturated the market. Like, come on, fitness is so much people in fitness, and
Yeah.
I always thought, there's no place anymore. There is.
Damn right. It
Yeah.
always is. It always is if you're positioned correctly, like we're teaching. Yeah, Colin, is there anything else any other message you wanna put out there to my YouTube viewer?
You don't have to be perfect. Don't think you have to be perfect. It's enough if you just a few levels ahead, like you teach it. That was a big epiphany too. And if you are bad at selling, just learn it. You can learn it. And yeah, everyone can make it.
Cool. Everyone that's hardworking and that's willing to stay consistent. Let's put it that way, all right? It's not a magic pill. You've been always consistent. You've always, showed up to all my calls. You've always asked the right questions. You've always implemented what we've told you, and that's obviously from my side also to tell you that it's a pleasure to be working with you, mate. And yeah, let's keep pushing. Yeah.
You're a great mentor, really.
Thanks.
I love your stuff, your energy, your confidence, the way you're coaching. You from all the, I have to really say thank you. Yeah, I heard so much bad things about other coaches, other business mentorings out there. There's a lot of scam, and it was a really hard time last year for me. A lot of private issues. And it was a big investment, a big decision for me, and it was 1000% the right decision I took.
Nice, man. That's obviously always the best thing to hear as a mentor. I appreciate that a lot. Thanks, man. And yeah, if you're watching this right now and you're wondering, hey, how exactly is that possible? How can someone that's beginner in the business area, make 5 figures a month? I've created a free training video that teaches you literally all of the steps on how to get people to pay $2,000 to $5,000 per client for your skill, for your expertise. If you want to know how, all you have to do is you click that link down in the description below. It brings you to my free training video. It's entirely for free. It just shows you a little bit more of the process, the step-by-step process behind what Colin and I have been talking about here. So click that link down in the description below. Video is entirely for free. There's no email opt-in whatsoever. It's just my gift from me to you. So thank you very much for watching. Colin, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate that. And see you soon.